Alright, now, so the first part that we're going to take a look at is the general settings. So this general settings is actually where you make general settings that are applicable to your website. So for instance, I have the WordPress general settings here, which is the site title. So this site title is where I can actually change the name of my website. So this name is what appears at the browser and also what appears here, right here. So it is the website name that appears there and also the one that appears at the header. So I can decide to change it to example website. So now I can decide to change it, and if you notice as I'm typing it here, so the figure the text is also changing from here. So that's how it works. And this tagline is a brief description where you explain what this website is all about. So I can say this is just another WordPress staging site. So in a few words, so this is just another WordPress staging site, since this is basically not hosted online. So this is just a staging website on the local host server, and this WordPress address URL is simply the URL whereby I can access the website. So it is highly recommended that you leave these two as it is, because once you tamper with these settings, it can actually affect your website and makes it hard for you to login back. So you leave this as it is. And here we have administration email address. So you can always change your email address. So let's say you want to change your email address in the future, you can always change it by simply navigating to the settings and navigating to the general settings. So I can decide to change my email from here to sunday@tuamworld.com. So now I have my email change from here. And for membership, I can click on anyone can register. So if you want people to be able to register on your site, this is where you are going to click. You are going to check this box, and anyone will be able to register on your site. And if you uncheck it, that means no one will be able to register on your site. And coming down to the next options, so we have the new user default role. So if you notice, I click on anyone can register here. So if you click on anyone can register, that means people can register. So new user default role simply means that immediately people are registering. So where are they going to what roles are they going to be assigned to? If you remember, previously we talked about user roles from this part, so you might want to if you do not understand what user roles is all about, you might want to go back to this section and watch the tutorial the course video to learn more about what user role is. So new user default role means if you can decide to make user to automatically be a subscriber when they register. You can decide to make them contributor when they register. You can decide to make them an author on the site to immediately they register. You can even decide to make them editor or administrator, but it is highly recommended that you don't make them an administrator. So you can just leave it at subscriber, and whenever you like, you can decide to change a particular user from a subscriber by changing their role to an administrator using the users panel here. So, and this site language is where you get to select the language of your website. So you can WordPress also have other language that you can change here. So we have Afrikaans, we have Asabaya, we have Catalan, we have French, Dutch, English South Africa, English UK, English Canada, English New Zealand, Espanol, Galengo, we have Hindi, we have Bahasa Indonesia, we have Polski, we have Portuguese, Svenska, and the like. So you can decide to change. We have even Turkey, Tahiti, and the like. So you can decide to change your the language of your website from here to this part. So now we have time zone here. So the time zone is, you basically choose either a city in the same time zone as you are, or a UTC coordinated universal time offset. So from here I can decide to actually choose a time zone close to my area. So for me personally, I have to use UTC plus 1. So I use UTC plus 1, which is the time zone that is basically where I live. So I am going to use UTC plus 1, and that's it. So we also have date format. So if you want to change your date format, that is the date format that is going to show on your site. So you see something like March 7, 2022, which is year, we have day, and we have month. So you can also we can also use this format, which is the numerical format. You can use this format, you can use this, you can even use this if you like. So it depends on what you want. It depends on what you want. So it actually depends on what you want. So let's say I choose this, so you can see. So this actually custom. So but I actually personally prefer this one. So if you prefer the other format, you can choose it. So the same thing also goes for time format. So you can choose to change your time format, whether you want to show AM in capital, AM in small letter, you want to display it without adding whether AM or PM, or you want to even customize it. So it depends on the one you want. So that's just how it works. And you can also select where your week starts on. So if your week starts on Sunday, you can click on Sunday. If your week starts on Monday, you can click on it. So I'm just going to click on my week starts on Sunday. And when you are done with all of this, you can click on save changes, and it's going to save the changes. And when we refresh your website, so you can notice that previously I was having example website as my website name and just another WordPress site as my website description. So now let me refresh and see what happened. So now you can see I have some example website, which is the website name that I just changed. I also have this as my website description, and that is all about the general settings. So there are a lot of things that you can actually do from your general settings tab, and this is where you get to change your website title, your website date, your website time zone, your website language, and even you decide when the week starts from your website. So that's all about that in the general settings. In the next video, we're going to talk about the writing section.